this is an emergency situation. The way and manner we are sitting in the House have already defined the situation we are in. And so for us now to say we have to go through the other processes we are talking about will mean we are not that much proactive to the extent of what we are supposed to be doing. This is a worse situation, and I believe certain things have to be waived off to ensure, just like we did with the issue of the stimulus bill. The federal government have keyed into almost all that we have stipulated there. And I think we should thank God that we have been proactive, setting the pace, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. As representatives of the people, I want to beg of us that please, let's share certain things as we think should be. When this bill, I remember the law was about to be set up, it wasn't easy. Many people did not believe the importance of national disease control. I was in the House then, you were in the House, and we knew the struggle. Today, it's an advantage to all of us. We are asking for an improvement, and I think it should be given. Thank you, sir. Yes, you still want to speak? Sorry. Abonta. After Abonta, I will put the question. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Uzoma Nkem Abonta. Mr. May I also thank you for correcting me. You see, you will know that we're in a very difficult and strange time. And like the speaker will also speak. Mr. Speaker, let me join others in commending the mover of this bill, but we'll observe that direction is superior than speed. Mr. Speaker, I have seen the title of the bill. I have not seen the bill, the content. I was shocked when one of the contents of the bill will be giving NCDC or whatever they're called the right to do certain things, including vaccinations. Mr. Speaker, we are all aware of what is awash in social media, including the chiefs and all whatnot. Mr. Speaker, I want to buy and agree with the postulation of the last speaker. Mr. Speaker, why I am saying this is, I have seen the Quarantine Act. It includes war situation, emergency situations, something bigger than disease control. And if you look at this title of this bill and what we are in, we really need a bill for control of infectious diseases. If you juxtapose the two, infectious diseases and reasons for quarantine, there is a big demarcation, even though they seem to converge. I trust the intellect of His Excellency, the Speaker. But what I'm trying to say is, we should not, because of what we want to do, and speedily do greater error. Mr. Speaker, the author of this bill is a lawyer of great repute. If you give NCDC some rights, I should take a chip, and I say I want to die, I don't want to take a chip. Are you not infringing on my human rights? In line with the last speaker, if we are going to do away with public hearing, which is the integral part of lawmaking in any parliament, then we must seek for direction and not speed. The urgency we need now, Mr. Speaker, is providing solution the cure of COVID-19. This bill is a long-term cure, it's not immediate cure. On that note, I am saying that we should apply the wisdom of direction. Can we circulate even this bill, even for the reasons of crossing the T's and dotting the I's of the ground? I've not seen it. From the paper here, it was introduced the first reading today. We're doing the second reading, the resolution for the third reading, and what? The speed, in this speed, we may miss the direction and turn back again to seek direction. So I want to plead with colleagues, I want to plead with people of this motion. Can we use today to recirculate it, since we'll meet again by God's grace by Tuesday? Then we'll look at it, then we'll be able to see. Let me know if there are provisions that offend our human rights. We've been told that there's going to be a chip. In fact, that the vaccine is here already. So when we put in the chip, the monitors from UK, from US, what we are doing in our rooms and whatever. And now, there's a portion now saying, NCDC will even have the right to order these things. That was why, Mr. Chair, you observed me shaking and wondering and perplexed. I apologize, but please, let's apply restraint on the speed we are going. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Colleagues, would I reply? Yes, thank you. Thereafter.
Mr. Speaker, just to address or allay one or two fears as raised by colleagues. I don't know if the chairman's business is here. Like somebody has rightly pointed out, this is an emergency session, more or less. And I say drastic situations call for drastic measures. Unless we are not learning. Let me apologize that the bill has not been circulated. Because unfortunately for the business and rules, we had to summon them just a couple of days ago, and they worked night and day. So the situation did not call, or was not amenable for 360 copies and circulation of copies. But I believe, like many bills that have passed this House, sometimes we just basically need to follow the argument under the circumstances. The issue of vaccination, if you look at the language of the bill, it says the NCDC may. It doesn't say shall. It says may. Giving the NCDC the powers to use their discretion, looking at the locality, looking at the culture, and looking at how infectious and dangerous this disease may be. That is the empowerment we're talking about. It is also not true for anyone, particularly somebody of long-standing or longevity in this House, to say public hearing is an integral part of every bill. I'm sure he knows the reason and the essence of public hearing. What public hearing means, after a bill has gone through first, second, and third, and through the rigors of the National Assembly or the legislature, public hearing means exactly what it says, public. That means it gives people outside, the public, the opportunity to contribute. If it's a bill, for instance, on medicine, perhaps doctors. If it's a bill on accountancy, perhaps chartered accountants. Because nobody has the monopoly of knowledge. But I'll have him understand and know that in crafting this bill, we worked with health officials. But the important thing is that a public hearing is not a sine qua non for the passage of any bill in this House. That's a fact. And many bills have been passed without. Otherwise, what it will mean, invariably, is that a House that passes thousands of bills in a year will have to subject every bill, based on his own logic, to public hearing. Let's forget about the cost. Let's forget about the time. Let's forget about the energy. Even an ordinary innocuous bill must be subjected to public hearing. But that is not the position of our law, of our rules. And to also begin to talk about chip in somebody's body. I thought we were here to address some very serious, very important issues. Many of us have talked and argued about the menace of social media and fake news. I'm not here to argue what is fake news or what is not fake news, but to start peddling those rumors in a hollow chamber, I do not think we should be doing that in this House. This bill, like I said, the essence of it is to improve on what we have all acknowledged, which is almost damaging to us, that we are operating an act that was passed in 1920 something or thereabouts, or 1960, with some archaic law. 1928. And the time has come for its review. So for the purpose of the times we're in, I think it's important that, and I'll plead with members, apologize for the non-circulation of the bill, that we pass this bill. And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong if later on you that there's a matter that goes to the heart of the bill. We can bring an amendment once the bill is passed. But the core of the bill, the essence of the bill, is what we should keep our focus on. The details, we can work out later. We can work out later the details. And honorable colleagues, once more, I ask that we please, for the times that we're in, pass this bill for today and send it to the Senate. Thank you.